Just close your eyes now. Focus on your breathing. Breathing in and out. In and out. Gently slowing your breathing down very gently. Just keep focusing on your breathing. Become aware and present in your here and now. Letting go of the day. Any thoughts and worries and emotions you may have, just let them sort of slip away for the moment. Just calling in the support teams and anchoring some temples. We ask for the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, and the karmic board to merge deeply and fully with us now through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for our God presences, our guides, our ascension councils to work in harmonious group consciousness together, so the highest of the highest of the highest will be shown here today for all of us in our here and now. We ask for a temple of God presence communion to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for a temple of Mother Gaia grounding to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. And we ask for a temple of divine union to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. Just gently focusing on your breathing now. And place your attention in the God Presence Communion Temple. Where today we are joined by Ascended Master Melchizedek. And today he'll be taking us through the most basic, yet within that the most powerful spiritual practice available to you as a spirit incarnated in your human earthly body. And this is a technique you may be familiar with in a very base form. And today, Melchizedek wishes to explain this to you in a little more detail, so you understand how it works exactly and why it is so powerful. It is often the most basic things that form a powerful part of any practice you may have, whether it be spiritual or anything else in life. If you look at a general basic meal, most meals involve forks, knives, spoons, or perhaps chopsticks, but very basic utensils. And so also does this apply to your spiritual practice and your energy management, the management of your multidimensional field, Melchizedek explains. The energetic pillar, the pillar that he will be explaining today, will be all about connecting your energy to Earth, Mother Gaia's heart, and to Source. And so this holds the energetic connection of your spirit in your earthly vessel. Now, why is this important? Melchizedek explains. Why is this necessary? What it does is it anchors you very powerfully to Mother Gaia, Earth Mother, she who sustains your physical vessel here on earth. It grounds you to her. It keeps you present here in the now with your consciousness, for you are a multi-dimensional being of consciousness. Your consciousness resides in many different realms and many dimensions, including Earth. But it also connects you through your higher chakras to Source, to all that is, to your multidimensional nature. So it brings both worlds together. Next to that, it offers a very clear transmission of your energetic signature. An energetic signature unique to you and your God presence. So unique to your soul and your soul extensions, other parts of your higher self, other parts of your God presence, Melchizedek explains. Also, the pillar offers energetic protection for you. Or another way of looking at it is a clear boundary of where do you end and where does the world around you start. And it doesn't mean these can't be interconnected or they can't both be in the same space at the same time. For instance, if you are with many other beings in one room, then your energy fields will be in part connected. However, by having your pillar activated, it will still be very clear what energy is you. So, protection and boundaries of who you are, healthy boundaries, not protection as far as being afraid of anything, even though invasive energies will also be more clearly kept at bay with a powerful pillar. Sometimes you could compare it to wearing a raincoat, which will keep you more dry than if you went out with normal clothes in the rain. And so your pillar has the unique distinction of grounding you, keeping you present in the here and now, here with the part of your consciousness that is connected to Earth, but also it allows you to receive higher guidance through your source connection, your connection to your multidimensional field. Next to that, you will get clear information from your guides, from your higher self, and other support teams. And more clearly will your mission be available to you, will your next steps through intuition and guidance be available to you, Melchizedek explains. So the pillar seems like a very simple instrument, and that is because it is. It's basic, it's simple, and all building blocks of the universe are always simple and basic. If you bring all complexities back to their base form within the universe, everything is clear and simple. And so, how to set up your pillar? In general, it is an expansion of your heart energies to a sphere all around you. And taking this sphere, this energy down through your lower chakras all the way to Earth core as a first step. And then all the way through your higher chakras to Source. Now, don't let the mind get too involved in what is Source. Isn't Source all around us, your mind may ask, and yes, that is true. However, what you are doing is an intention of bringing your energy out through your highest chakras to connect to a realm, a place, an energetic anchor point in the universe that may be relevant for you at that particular moment. And sometimes it can be a sun or a moon or a star. Other times it is more to Source as an energetic connection. So the anchoring to Mother Earth for our minds is a little easier to understand than the connection to Source, because isn't Source in everything? Yes, it is. And so to let the mind relax a little and let the higher mind manage that for you, simply send out your energies through your highest chakras and trust they will anchor and connect to Source in the perfect way for you at that moment in your here and now. When you have your pillar anchored and activated, you are more clearly connected to the present moment on earth. You are more clearly connected to guidance from your spirit, your higher self. And so you walk around as a very focused spiritual being. And focus doesn't always mean serious. It simply means present. It means it's easier to make the right decisions that will lead you down your highest potential path, which will create your highest potential timeline to manifest. And so the pillar, again, in its simplicity, holds so much, Melchizedek says, and this is why it is the number one spiritual tool for your earthly incarnation. Melchizedek asks you now to focus on the threefold flame in your heart and to gently start expanding this energy a little bit wider than perhaps you may imagine your physical body to be wide. And hold that energy and really try to feel that energy, he explains. And today we will be setting up the pillar slowly. However, the more you practice, the faster you can set up your pillar. As fast as a minute, or even faster. However, it is not defined by how fast you can set up your pillar. It is defined by how much time do you feel you need to spend on it. Sometimes you feel spending a bit more time on setting up your pillar is needed because the energies are so turbulent or strong. And other times it is merely a quick reminder of, oh yes, my pillar, down to earth, up to source, and here we go. And so you will learn to play with that, to practice with that. And your pillar is always your base model upon which you can also attract extra protection or boundaries like platinum protection. For instance, Metatron can assist with that if you feel you are in more of a rougher energetic environment where you need a little more protection because you're feeling a bit sensitive. And it will also help you to more clearly identify any invasive energies you feel connected to you, any programs, implants, or perhaps entities, external energies that are not yours, energetic cords connected to you. They will show up more clearly when you know who you are, what your energetic signature is, which is what your pillar assists you to be, Melchizedek explains. So your pillar, again, will assist with all of this. Now, bringing your heart energy down now to the next chakra, moving towards earth, which is the solar plexus. So gently expand this sphere of heart energy down. So don't bring it down, but pull it down a little bit, make it a bit bigger so that it comes from your heart and it's now also enveloping your solar plexus. And while doing this, also see it expand to 6 feet in all directions. So 6 feet in front, behind, to the left, to the right. And so you are basically now one chakra at a time, creating a tube of energy known as your energetic pillar. Now take it to the next chakra down, to your hara, your belly button chakra. And keep gently breathing from your heart, through your solar plexus to your hara, back up to your heart. So move with your breath as you expand this pillar down. Take it down to the next chakra now, your sacral chakra. And really feel the energy from heart to solar plexus, to hara, to sacral, Move your energy up and down in this area now with your breathing. Now expand this forming tube of energy down to your base. And for those of you that have gone through this process more quickly many times, let go of the knowingness that your mind is saying, I've done this many times. Yes, perhaps, but this is the first time you may be doing it this consciously, and it's the recognition of doing it this consciously that will produce extra power and empowerment and clarity and love and light. It'll bring in the masculine and feminine flow and the empowerment flow, the pink of the love, the blue of the light, and the gold of the empowerment from your threefold flame in your heart all the way down through these lower chakras first. Take it now down to the link chakra between your knees. And we are working with your 12 primary chakra system now in the setting up of your pillar. And visualize it 6 feet in all directions. That gives you a bit of an idea of how wide your pillar is. Now you've also got the option when you want to pull your pillar in a little bit or to expand it more, depending on where you are, how you're feeling. 6 feet is a really nice average, a really normal, standard way, regular way of setting up your pillar. But it is you who decides how you want your pillar to be. If you want to pull in your pillar in busy environments to be a bit more tighter in your own energy, that is fine. Or if you're on a beautiful mountaintop or in nature, you might want to expand your pillar more. You can expand your pillar as wide as the world or even beyond. But choose consciously when you do it and how you do that. And you will learn more and more about your own energetic management as you work with the pillar. Start with the basics first. Get this basic pillar set up down so it's easy for you. It is a recognizable way in not only your energy bodies but also your physical body, in your brain, in all your cells, that you understand how your physical body is part of your multidimensional energy bodies as you do this pillar, because this pillar is not just for your physical body but for all of your energy bodies, particularly for the lower 12 dimensions, those connected to the material world, more connected to space-time than time-space. Time-space is the realm where you connect in more to source, and time doesn't exist or becomes a very different model than the linear time model that we know here on Earth. Expanding down to your Earth chakra now. The chakra just below your feet. Keep breathing up to your heart, down through all of those lower chakras. Earth star up to heart, down to earth star again. And now take this energy all the way down, keeping this tube visually and with your intention 6 feet in all directions, all the way down to the heart of Mother Earth, knowing that she awaits this connection with you. She embraces your pillar connection, and when you feel her embracing this, you will notice she will always bring up her own flavor of energy, that which you need in that particular moment. If you are feeling stressed, she will bring up calming energies. If you are feeling low and depressed, she will bring up happy, activating, love, nurturing, stimulating energies. And every day and every moment will be different, the energy she brings up. And it is up to you to learn more about this, recognize the connection she has to you and how she supports you. She knows exactly what you and your vessel need, what you and your physical body need. And Melchizedek explains, trust this connection with her. Get to know yourself and her better and better and better by feeling what energy she brings up. Perhaps you will feel or see colors. You will sense different energies she brings up. And so you see how the basic structure of the pillar has many complexities and layers in it. It is also a very advanced tool, and the more you learn about it, the more advanced it becomes. It is like a hammer. It may look simple, but there are so many uses for a hammer. And the more you learn to use the hammer, the more you understand how multifunctional it is. Breathe up from earth the energy she is sending all the way up to your heart. And now we are going to focus on building the pillar through the higher chakras. So bringing the energy up to the thymus chakra, the higher heart chakra. And keep breathing down to earth and up to the chakra where we are currently at. Down to earth core, up to the thymus. And then moving it up to the throat chakra. So down to earth core, up to the throat chakra. And do this in your own breathing tempo, a relaxed tempo that suits you. And while you're breathing up and down, see and feel how different colors and different frequencies of energy are moving down to earth and up. You could see it as liquid light. You could see it as energy, vibration, frequency, whatever works for you and your mind and your energy system. Bringing it up now to the brow, the third eye, down to earth core, up to your third eye, down to earth core, up to your brow. Now gently expanding it to your crown chakra, top of your head, down to earth core, back up to the crown, down to earth core, and up to the crown. Breathing this up and down a few times now. Now taking it up to the soul star chakra, 15 centimeters above your head, from earth core to the soul star, up and down a few times in your own tempo, keeping the pillar visually and intentionally at 6 feet in all directions. And you can feel how this energy sits around you, how it comforts you, how it becomes you, how it is you, how you carry it with you. It is light as a feather, but very powerful, very grounding. It has everything you need in it. And it reminds you constantly that you are a multi-dimensional being on earth. That you are not just a spiritual being that has happened to land by accident in this thick earthly realm. That you are a spirit and you are of earth, you are human. And so both of those are true for you, and the pillar reminds you of this, and it bridges these two worlds extremely powerfully. So your spirit can talk to you, and earth can talk to you, and all others who do the same can clearly communicate with you as well. Communicate love and light and energetic frequencies to you. You will be very aware of if you are resonant to places, people, and situations, or if you are not, and it will clearly guide you. It'll magnetize you to the right situations and places and people and groups and activities, so you can live your mission, your purpose, and create the manifestation of the highest potential timeline for you and all of those around you, you wish to have around you. Now, with the next breath, bringing the energy all the way from earth core all the way up, as high as you can, not focusing on any sense of direction. It does not have to be exactly upwards, because you are now entering multidimensional reality. This energy is now in the time-space realm, where there is no time. And just trust that your higher self and your spirit are guiding your energy to connect to Source in the most potent way for you in your here and now. Breathe up to Source, down to Mother Earth, all the while remembering and feeling the width of your pillar at 6 feet in all directions. Breathing up to Source, down to Earth. And feel how this pillar connection stabilizes you. Feel how it nurtures you and protects you and feeds you and your physical body and your energy bodies what you need. It feeds you information. It feeds you energy. It assists you to be all that you can be and you are meant to be. And even if you don't feel the connection to Source or the connection to Gaia in each and every moment that you do your pillar, that is okay. Just trust the process in any case. Melchizedek explains, when you start off with this pillar process, do it many times a day, at least 3 times a day, for a few weeks until you get more accustomed with it. And then it'll become something you can do very quickly. It doesn't have to be a sitting down for the pillar meditation. It can be quickly done in the morning, when you have your shower, when you drive to work even. But it is good to have some attention value on it, for it will set up a powerful pillar for you when you need it. Breathing up to Source now, and down to Earth. And only you, in different phases of your life, different times of your day, depending on how busy you are and where you are, will you feel how often you will need to remind yourself to do the pillar. If you are out and about in busy energetics, you may have to do your pillar a bit more often to keep connected to yourself, to Earth and to Source. When you are out in nature or in more of a relaxed environment, you may only have to remind yourself of your pillar once or twice a day. And this is all for you to explore, Melchizedek explains. So we're going to seal this up now, and he explains to really practice with this technique, because the better you get at it, the more powerful it will be on your journey. Many blessings, he says, and thank you. We ask for all this energy work to be sealed and to integrate with grace, ease, love, light, and empowerment. We thank Melchizedek for his guidance and assistance today. We thank all the temples and our God presences and Mother Gaia. Bring all your energy back into your here and now. Breathe up and down your pillar a few times, as we ask for all this energy work to be sealed and to integrate with grace, ease, love, light, and empowerment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, so be it, so be it. It is done. Come fully back into your here and now. Use this pillar wisely and often. It is a very powerful tool for you. Many, many, many blessings.